Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Truckin, California with Velox 18, where every single video I take you from beginning to end on one of my loads as a new authority. We're about a month in, give or take, and to be honest, I don't even know what load I'm going to get on this video yet. I wanted to start the process before I got the load so that I could show you guys how I'm looking for loads, what I'm doing. I bid on a TQL load, and this is what I wanted to open the video with. And the guy came back, I bid $1,200. It's a load from Stockton to Fontana. I have a loadout trailer, so it's a dry van load. It's not power only. It's a dry van load, and I bid $1,200. And the guy comes back at me and he says, "Hey, I usually move this for $500 to $600. Let me know if you can do it a little closer to that." Right? So he's just trying to get something sewn up on Friday before he goes home for the day. He's just like, "Hey, let me know. You know, if I lower my bid, he'll give it to me. There's probably 100 other guys who bid a little bit higher, whatever." So what I did, I saw that he was the account executive on the account. The account executive is the guy who has the say-so on the account that he's working. And he's also the one who has to deal with all the headaches when things go wrong with these shipments. So I took the opportunity. He was trying to sell me to do it for $500 or $600 to cut my rate in half. But I took the opportunity to go ahead and sell him. And I said, "Hey, I understand I might be a little more expensive than some of the other guys, but I think you'll find value in my reliability and professionalism. I usually have to wait for another carrier to drop the ball before I can get my rates, but I don't mind being the superhero who comes in to save the day. Let me know if you get in a bind." That's how I left it. I didn't write a nasty email back to him telling him that, you know, no one can make a living on the rates he's charging and all this bullcrap. No. I just flipped the tables on him and said, "Hey, you're trying to sell me? Well, I'm going to try and sell you on why I'm worth $1,200. And you know what? You're going to find, maybe not a TQL, but you're going to find brokers where a professional who can communicate well through email and phone and text, who is willing to go the extra mile to make sure that their customers are taken care of, that you're avoiding as many headaches for them as possible, you're going to find that they're going to be willing to pay you a little bit more money than maybe they want to, because that's worth a lot to them, to eliminate headaches and to be reliable and professional." So, hey, that's what I'm trying to do. We'll see if that works out. Roll the music, and then I'll let you guys know what load we actually got today. All right? All right, we are on our way to go make our pickup. We're out here, we just went through Colusa, California, and we're on Highway 20, east of I-5 on Highway 20. And yeah, we're headed, kind of cutting the corner over to Yuba City, or we're actually going to Olivehurst. So we're gonna go, we came over from I-5, we're gonna cut over to the 99 in Yuba City, and we're gonna get a load of wood chips, but they're palletized on super sacks, so it should be, or he said bagged, so it shouldn't be dirty. Otherwise, Swift might be mad at me using their trailer for some crazy stuff. But anyway, let's go pick up this load, and yeah, you guys just sit back and enjoy the scenery. All right, we're loaded up. We're in Olivehurst, California, and hey, note to self, guys. Note to self: when the rate con comes back and it has different cities, you should probably renegotiate the rate. I didn't do that, and well, I should have, because it goes from 385 miles, right? 385 miles was what, Sacramento to Los Angeles, 385 miles. But now we're going Olivehurst, which is up here by Yuba City, north of Sacramento, and it's going to Temecula, which is quite a bit south. It's down at the southern border of Riverside County, almost into, San Diego territory. I should have renegotiated. But he did it to me on purpose, because I had already put in the $1,200 bid. Then he tried to talk me down from $1,200, and I was like, dude, nah, it's weekend work. Oh, well, what if we could get you to deliver it on Monday? So, if it delivers on Monday, I'll give you a discount. Why not? Because that way I get to spend the weekend at with my family. Well, they called back, oh man, I need it. Actually, they need it delivered on Saturday. I said, all right, then the $1,200 will work. All right, good. All right, I'll send over the rate con to you, blah, 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 blah. So then it gets there, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's going to Temecula. And I know the Temecula area. I met my wife in Murrieta, California, which is right next door to that. Went on many dates in Temecula, California with my wife. So I know Temecula. I didn't know Olivehurst very well. Didn't know driving through Yuba City was going to be such a freaking headache. But yeah, so now I get here and I'm getting loaded, and I'm like, man, that's more miles, I know that, but I wonder how many more it is. There's freaking 115, 120 more miles. It's 100 and something more miles than what I had originally bid on, Sacramento to LA. So I should know better. So it's on me. But anyway, we got to get this load. I'm gonna stop and have dinner with the family and then keep on driving. I'm gonna hit so much traffic, it's gonna be unbelievable right now. In fact, I might not even keep going, because I might run out of clock before I get to my house. I might not. I wanted to go past the house to get closer to delivery, because it delivers in the morning, but I may not be able to. It's just, they loaded me at 2 p.m. in Sacramento. What do you want me to do? I'll take my time off I'll take my time off at home, and then keep on trucking down to Temecula, not LA. Oh well. Broker games. That's what Justin calls them, right? Just trucking. Broker games. I lost this round, but I'm going to get them next time. I'm going to remember this. All right. Talk to you guys in a little bit. All right. Hey, good morning, everybody. We are headed south, and we're running, man. We are running. We're going to be late to our appointment. Got hung up in traffic going through Sacramento yesterday. Ended up taking the 10 off at the house, which I expected once we were leaving so late from over there. We were leaving close to 3 o'clock from Olivehurst. And, trying to get from like the Sacramento airport through downtown can take a little bit of time. It actually wasn't too bad. I've been in it when it's been a lot worse than it was yesterday. But nevertheless, took some time. There was a couple accidents that slowed us down. So anyway, all of that to say, we're gonna be late to our appointment this morning. It's not at like a big distribution center or anything like that, so I think we'll be okay, but I still don't like to be late. It's not how I like to do business. I usually won't even bid on a load if I know that the appointment time is something that won't work with my hours of service, or if I really want the load, I'll maybe bid on it and then ask the broker if they can move that appointment time at all. So it's just not how I like to. I don't like to try to get the load on the truck and then be like, oh well, I needed to take my 10 off, sorry. It's like, well, you knew what time you needed to deliver it, you know what I mean? So I don't like to play games like that, but in all honesty, this broker played enough games with me that I lost track of that appointment time, because I was thinking about all the other, like, the additional mileage, thinking about the timing of how things were going to work out on yesterday's clock, making sure that I could, get the load on the truck and get south, before we got letting the car merge in here. So anyway, yeah, we're running late. I mean, really, we're not. We woke up the butt crack of dawn. Miles woke up at 3:30 on a Saturday to give me a ride to the truck. So thank you, Miles. Love you, man. I mean, there's value in it for him because he gets to use the car. So the wife drove me to the yard yesterday, and Miles drove me to the yard today. And so we're gonna get this load south. I'm drinking my energy drink, trying to make sure that I'm 100% awake because we got some miles to put down today, and yeah, we gotta get it going, man. Gotta get this going. Gotta run this load all the way down to Temecula. So I'll check in with you guys once the sun comes up. How about that? All right, cool. All right, hey, what's up, everybody? We are trucking. The sun's up now. We're headed south, and I wanted to revisit how we opened this video. So we opened this video with my communication with that account executive with TQL, and I wanted to let you guys know he actually responded to my email. Now, he didn't give me the rate I was asking for on that load. He actually responded with, "Yeah, I got that load covered." But then he said this, "But I will definitely keep you in mind in the future." So hey, if we could be his hero, if I can be your hero, baby. I'm sorry, I can't say certain things without the song coming out. But you know, if I could be his hero in the future, if I could be his 3 p.m. guy and not his 9 a.m. guy, then that would work. I borrowed that 3 p.m. guy, 9 a.m. guy thing from a channel you guys should go check out if you don't already, the Great Freight Sage Logic. He just started his channel a little bit ago, but he's been blowing up, and the reason why is because he's from the broker side of things, and he's just got so much knowledge to share with truck drivers. So much knowledge. He's peeling back the curtain a little bit for how the brokerages work, and he said that about maximizing rates. You don't want to be the broker's 9 a.m. guy, the guy that when he's got hours to cover the load and he's just fishing for the sucker that's going to take the $500 rate, right? You want to be the 3 p.m. guy, the guy where, you know, he's trying to move something, and he's down to the wire, and he needs to come through for his customer. So anyway, maybe in the future I'll be the 3 p.m. guy for this account executive. He now knows that I'm not a 9 a.m. guy, and that's okay. So I don't know. We'll see. We planted the seed. Next week I'll probably water that seed a little bit. I'll probably reach back out to him again to say, hey, you got anything coming out of the NorCal market? I'll just touch base with him and just keep my name fresh in his mind, so that if and when he needs a superhero, he can come calling on me. So, oh, this is rough. But anyway, we're going to continue heading south. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. All right. So, we're actually sitting still on the freeway in Bakersfield right now. I think there might have been an accident or something right up ahead of us. Oh, snap. Yeah, something happened. Shoot, hope everyone's okay, man. Oh my goodness. And he hit that big rig, and he hit it hard. Oh man. Looked like everyone was okay. The younger guy was sitting and crying. I think he was more crying about his car. He looked like he was okay. Definitely shaken up, but it was the passenger side of his car against the driver's step fuel tank area of that rig. I have a feeling that rig was probably trying to pull into that construction area right there to make a delivery of equipment or whatever. I didn't see what he had on the back, to be honest. But yeah, something happened there. That's crazy, man. All right, well, let's keep trucking. We're in Bakersfield. We've been trucking for 3 hours. We got a little bit further to go before we can feel like we're almost there. We're about halfway. So we're gonna be a couple hours late to our appointment, and hopefully it's not gonna be an issue. Hey, I forget who it was who told me to download Drivewise, the Drivewise app. It's like a fast track, or a what do they call them? Fast pass, pre-pass. It's like pre-pass, but it doesn't use transponders. It uses geofencing, GPS technology on your phone. And yeah, see this? This is the open way station at the bottom of the grapevine, and I just got a bypass on my phone. Got myself a bypass, so I don't got to go through here. I get to keep my momentum going right here to climb the hill. We're loaded up with 39,000 pounds, so we're not light. So pretty cool. Whoever recommended that to me, thank you very much. I'm still on the free trial. I haven't paid a single dollar for it, and I've gotten to bypass this scale twice now, and then a couple others that are pretty big inspection sites I've just gotten to blow right by. So yeah, it's going to be worth the $18 a month that they charge. Once I get done with my free trial, I'll be paying $18 a month, and I'm telling you, if I get one of those a month, it's worth $18. What's going on over here? It looks like the freeway is diverted over onto this dirt road. Oh my goodness. Do you see all of that on the right, guys? Everyone's taking this dirt frontage road right here. Why are they doing that? There had to have been something going on over here, because now there's traffic coming on the left side, but there was a big break in that traffic for a while. They stopped traffic for something. They had to have. Or they stopped traffic on our side and making us flip around. That would suck. That would cause some delay. Let's see. Well, maybe it's just the 138 ramp that's closed or something. Oh no, yeah, there's an accident. Shoot. Oh wow, yeah, it's a tanker. Man, it was on fire. Oh no, it's tar, and it all spilled out. Oh my goodness. Looks like that trailer gave out. Didn't it look like it had buckled in the middle? There's tar all over the road. Oh my goodness. That's nuts. Oh my gosh. All right, man. That was crazy. That was really crazy. I mean, that trailer, I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but that trailer, that tar or hot oil trailer or whatever they are, it was like this, and then there was just stuff all over the ground. I mean, just if they brought in a steamroller right now, they could probably repave that, make it the nicest stretch of road on the entire grapevine. But anyway, as it is, they're probably going to let it harden and then have a hard time getting it up, and it might be the worst stretch of road for a while on the grapevine right there. But we gotta get this load to Temecula, so I'm gonna keep rolling. I'll check in with you guys when we get down there. All right, so luckily we have a phone number here, because the address they gave us is this little gate right here, and I'm positive that we're not gonna be able to get in there. I mean, if we needed to, we could, but the fact is they've got a big event over here, some type of a horse thing going on, horse trailers everywhere, and I just talked to the guy. I said, hey, I don't know where you want me to go. He goes, oh, can we unload you tomorrow? I'm like, nah, man. They told me to be here today, so today's the day, man. I got to return this trailer. And he's like, oh shoot, it's gonna be a pain in the butt, he said. So we'll see what's gonna happen. We're probably gonna have to squeeze into some area that isn't probably built for trucks like mine, and yeah, offload all this wood chips that we've got loaded up in the trailer. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, we got horses going crazy over here. That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, I'll catch up with you guys and see what this whole offloading process is going to be like. I have a feeling it's going to be silly, pretty silly. But hey, what do you expect? A Saturday delivery at a ranch out in the middle of nowhere. All right, cool. I knew this was going to be a little bit of a headache, but I had this little alleyway right here, so I knew I would be okay. But when I looked at it on the map, I said, that doesn't look like the entrance, but I got a hold of someone who could tell me, you know what, who the right person to talk to would be, and now I got a kind of alley dock into this side street, into this little alley, so that I can get flipped around. All right, cool. That was painless, huh? Oh, we're going into the event. We're going in here. We're going in here. All right, we're going in here. Thank you. All these cowboys are looking at me like, what the heck is he doing here in that truck? Gotta watch those trees. Yeah. Oh, they gotta get this pickup to move. Let's see if I don't mess up Swift's trailer. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys that yet. I got a story to tell you about that. I made a boo-boo. All right, let's get docked. right, cool. Now we just got like 20 something more to go. All right, while these guys are offloading me, I'm going to tell you guys real quick, funny little story. So I was headed down after getting this load on the truck. I was heading down I-5 before I got home last night, and my buddy Ray at Swift Night, the broker, calls me, and I said, hey man, I left him a message saying I had a load, don't worry about it. And I said, hey man, got a load, don't worry about it. I'll be, the trailer's going to be there. He goes, okay, can you give me the load number? I was like, oh, it's not a Swift load, it's a TQL load. And he goes, hold on, wait, so what's the load number? And I was like, you need a load number? Yeah, I need to put it in the system. Okay, well, so I gave him a TQL load number. He goes, is that a Swift Night load number? I was like, no, I said I got a TQL load for it. He goes, you can't do that. And I was like, I said, I thought it was a loadout trailer. I was like, that's what the agreement was for, right? And he's like, it has to be a Swift load. You can't put another broker's load in a Swift trailer. And I was like, oh shoot, man. Too late. And I was just like, hey man, sorry, I didn't realize that was the thing. I said, hey, it won't happen again, man. As far as you know, this is coming back empty and it'll be there tomorrow. So apparently Swift doesn't like you loading out their trailer the way that everyone else lets you load out the trailer. If they say it's a loadout trailer, then you usually can use it to load out any load. Because Swift Night didn't have any good loads for me to grab to make it back down here. So I went with the TQL load. So anyway, I never did the numbers. We gotta do the numbers. All right, we'll do the numbers next. All right, so the numbers while they're still unloading me. So 515 miles, and we got $1,200. But we had the deadhead. Now remember, because we were coming back already. We were already on our way back from Red Bluff. There was nothing up there for us, so we were already going to come back to Stockton or whatever. So it's technically deadhead miles that we need to put into this load, but they were going to happen one way or the other, because I was going to go home and I was just going to wait until Monday to find a load and then load out the trailer and do that whole thing. But anyway, so it ends up being 615 miles, about an extra 100 miles. So it takes us down to $1.95 a mile. So under our break even, but when you consider we got $3.95 a mile to come up, it all works out. It all works out. But anyway, that's the numbers, man. That's the numbers. $1.95 a mile. Stay tuned for this week's weekly review, because we kick butt. I mean, we ran 6 days to do it. I mean, it's going to happen when you get loads, when you keep the truck loaded and you're running. We also burned a ton of fuel, way more than last week and the week before. So yeah, stay tuned for the numbers. Look out for that weekly review video. And you know what, this is where we're going to end it, because this video has been an epic journey. So love you guys. Peace out.